Have you ever wondered why, after more than 60 years of independence, Nigeria still cruise where others are running? Why our roads look like dry river beds, our hospitals like abandoned compounds, our school like forgotten shrines? Do you know that according to Transparency International, Nigeria loses billions of dollars every year to corruption? Money that could have built thousands of schools, hospitals, and industries. As an elder once said, when the fence is broken, goats will enter the farm. Today, our political system has become that broken fence, and the ghosts of corruption are feasting on our commonwealth. Stay with me because in this talk, we are not just going to point fingers, we are going to open our eyes to how corruption steals our future, and more importantly, what we as citizens can start doing about it. My name is Amechi Ogalagwa and I grew up in Nigeria, seeing both the beauty of our land and the pain of broken promises. As a young man, I believe every new government would change things. But like rain on a clay pot, the more promises poured in, the more they slipped away. In this session, you will discover one, how corruption in our political system actually robs you, me, and our children of opportunities. Two, three core lessons that will open your eyes to the real game. Three, a simple action you can take today to become part of the solution rather than part of the silence. At the end, I will share a shocking myth about corruption that many Nigerians still believe, and it is time to break it. But first, let me tell you a story that captured the heart of this issue. Some years ago, in a small town in the north, the government announced a new hospital project. The people danced, goats were slaughtered, and the prayers were offered. They believed this hospital would save lives. Funds were allocated, banners erected, and even a foundation laid. Then the project stopped. The contractor disappeared like morning dew. The funds swallowed by corruption. Years later, that hospital site is an overgrown bush. Pregnant women still travel miles to give birth. Children die of preventable diseases. The people lost not just a building, but their future health and the hope. As the Yoruba says, when the root of a tree begins to decay, it spreads death to the branches. Corruption is that rot at the root of our political tree, killing the branches of education, health, security, and infrastructure. Let's break this down into three clear lessons you can use to understand and fight back. Point one, corruption is not abstract, it is personal. When a politician diverts funds meant for roads, it is not just a headline, it is the pothole that bursts your tire, the accident that takes a life. When money for hospital disappears, it is not just for figures, it is the death of neighbor. Corruption isn't far away, it is at your doorstep. As an Igbo proverb says, if you say the forest is burning far away, remember the wind can blow the ashes to your house. Point two, corruption thrives where citizens are silent. The reason corruption survives is because of our silence. We normalize it with the phrases like, "Na so Nigeria be," or "God go judge them." But silence is consent. When citizens don't demand accountability, politicians act with impunity. Like elders say, if you cover up a snake in the bush, don't be surprised when it bites you. Transparency grows where people speak up. Then point three, we often pray for good leaders, but even a good leader in a bad system can drown. We need systems, strong laws, independent anti-corruption bodies, open budgets, and citizen oversight. Those are the things we need. Think of a football match. If the referee is bored, even the best team can't win. We must demand a fair game, not just new players. Now, let's pause and recap before we move into action. So far, we have learned three truths. Number one is corruption is personal, silence fuels it. Then three is systems matter more than saints. In the comment section, write which of these 3 points struck you the most: personal, silence, or system. Let's interact. Their comment may open another person's eyes. Now, let's see one simple action you can take right now. Today, choose one area of public life you care about, maybe roads, electricity, or education, and find out how much your local government budgeted for it this year. You can ask at the council office or check online. Then share that information publicly on social media or in your community group. It may feel small, but sunlight is the best disinfectant. When citizens shine a light, rat of corruption scatter. Now, here is a myth that has trapped a lot of people, a lot of citizens in this country called Nigeria. They will always say corruption is only at the top. That's false. It is not true. Corruption has roots in everyday life, from paying bribes to jump queues to inflating contracts at local level. If we only blame Abuja, we ignore the rot in our backyard. As elders say, if you sweep only the front of your house and leave the back, snakes will still coming. So, how can we begin to uproot this evil together? That is the question. Start small, but be consistent. Join or support citizens-led anti-corruption group. Demand transparency in your local government. Then teach your children integrity. Vote not just with your thumb, but with your conscience. Use tools like budget trackers, community meetings, and the social media campaigns. The goal is to move from complaining to campaigning. Remember the proverb, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. Now, if you remember one thing from today, let it be this. Corruption in Nigeria's political system is stealing our future. But an awake and active citizenry can steal it back. Now, if this message moves you, don't just nod and scroll. Like this video, share it with your friends, follow and subscribe for the next section where we will talk about building a culture of accountability in our communities. Tell me in the comment section, what's one small action you are ready to take to fight corruption where you live? Let's start a movement from our keyboards to our communities. Thank you for watching this video, and I believe you have learned something in this very topic we treated today. So if you have learned something, don't allow this video to stay with you alone. Share it so that we get to others, so that they will learn how to fight this epidemic called corruption in Nigeria today. Thank you for watching this video, and I believe you have enjoyed it. God bless you.